Destroy the plant's main turbine. It should be on floor B1. Hurry! Snake, don't let the enemy get inside your head. There's no possibility of a mole.
Colonel, you really know something about this black chamber?
You'll know about it when the time comes. But right now, you need to trust me.
Is that the score you need to settle with the past?
Yes.
All right.
About the mole, what do you really think?
I don't want to believe it.
I could be that mole, yeah.
I'm tired of suspecting people. You understand that?
You really are as soft as a baby's butt.
I'm no hero. Bison was right about that. What I did here 7 years ago shouldn't be forgiven. It doesn't matter if other people do. I still wouldn't be able to forgive myself.
Snake, what really happened in Outer Heaven?
7 years ago, I killed my own father here.
What?
Big Boss, the commander of Outer Heaven, was my father.
Your father?
I didn't know anything about it. I fought only to complete the mission, and killed him to do it. But the one thing I'm not is a hero. But everyone called me a hero. Named me the legend. I was in hell. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't forgive myself.
For killing your father?
No, not just that. I enjoyed it. Being called a hero. I enjoyed being told how great I was after taking my own father's life. How could I forgive myself for that?
Even now?
Even now, I can't let it go. Maybe I shouldn't even be alive.
Don't say things like that. I forgive you.
What?
I can forgive you. So, don't die. We can go home together, okay?
All right. Thanks.
I know what Mr. McBride thinks, but I have faith in everyone here. What do you think, Snake?
I don't know.
You can't have faith? In people?
Maybe I've seen too much deception and betrayal.
Oh.
Save.
Save completed.
Snake, how's it going?
Bad, Colonel. The perimeter of the main turbine is secured with electrified flooring. I can't get close to it.
Damn. We have no choice but to take out the plant itself. Snake, take the power plant out. Set C4 explosives on 4 key points to destroy the structure. You should see 4 columns clustered around the main turbine. There are a total of 4 points on the columns where the corners are missing. They are the weak points in the plant's structural integrity. If you blow all of them up with C4 explosives, the plant should be destroyed. Don't waste any C4 on incorrect locations. There are only so many that can be set.
All right.
There are a total of 4 points on the columns around the main turbine where the corners are missing. Plant a C4 on every single one. There are a total of 4 points on the columns around the main turbine where the corners are missing. Plant a C4 on every single one. Put on your thermal goggles, and the columns will stand out in white.
Colonel, all the C4 is set.
Good work. But if you detonate them now, your own life will be at risk. Leave your present location and detonate the C4 once you're out of the plant.
Snake, we've got problems. Metal Gear is out on the surface again.
They're planning to go nuclear right now. There's no time left. Snake!
I know. Light the fuse now.
What? But if you do that...
Don't worry. Bombs have a way of making me run faster.
Sorry, Snake. Ordering you to take a risk like this.
Forget about it. I'm used to it.
Snake, once the C4 blows, the whole structure will begin collapsing. When the countdown displayed on the radar goes to 0, the plant will cease to exist. You must reach the exit before then. Snake, get to the exit now. It's on the east side of 1F, the same door you came in through. Move! Watch out for the flames and falling debris.
The plant is collapsing. Snake, get out of there now.
Colonel, I've neutralized the plant.
Good work, Snake. They should be incapable of a nuclear strike now.
You need to destroy Metal Gear next. 4 F-22s have just taken off from one of our African allies' base to strike the artillery unit with cruise missiles.
Snake, as soon as the artillery is silenced, infiltrate the base and destroy Metal Gear.
Understood.
Snake, what about Jimmy?
No lead so far.
Oh,
But I will get him.
I know.
Wait, Snake!
What is it?
A message just came in from GLF, from the General. I'll forward it to you.
Mr. President, you may be rejoicing over the destruction of the power plant by your faithful dog. But I assure you that you celebrate in vain. The warhead can be launched without the rail gun. I am very disappointed by the insincerity of your methods. I could offer immediate reprisal, but I pride myself on being a gentleman. I shall abide my original decision. I say it once more. Withdraw the peacekeepers and recognize our independence. If I do not hear from you within 1 hour, the U.S. will find itself under nuclear attack. Would you risk call for foolish pride? Don't underestimate my resolve.
A nuclear strike without the railgun. How?
Metal Gear's development was a classified Army project. Even the CIA is not aware of all the details.
In other words, you know jack shit.
Snake, head for the maintenance base. The only option now is to destroy Metal Gear itself.
Looks like it. Jimmy?
Snake. Snake.
Jimmy, you were safe?
Yeah, I got captured. But this guy was in the same cell. He got us out when the guards left after that explosion. But he took a bullet shielding me and...
Who was he?
Lieutenant Smith of Delta Force.
Delta Force? I thought Chris was the sole survivor.
She wasn't.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but the lieutenant said Chris wasn't even there when Black Chamber wiped out Delta Force.
Christ.
Anyway, that's what he said. Maybe she's one of...
Don't be ridiculous.
I can't stand this anymore. I thought she was, like, nice. You can't trust anyone or anything here. You don't know what to believe anymore. Metal Gear was a mistake, too. Everyone else I worked on that thing with was murdered. We were all okay yesterday, and just now I saw they're dead. How could that? I want to go home and start over. This time, make something good to make up for what I've done. It's still okay, isn't it? I can still start over, can't I?
Yeah, as long as you've got the will, you can always start over. It's never too late.
That's true.
Listen, I just destroyed the power plant. Can they still launch a warhead?
Yeah, that made the railgun useless. But besides that, Metal Gear can...
The handcuffs exploded.
Snake, God, why? I thought I could start over? Is it all over?
Jimmy.
Snake! I want to go home.
Jimmy.
Viper's work, most likely. Booby traps and explosives are his specialty. Probably had a mic in the cuffs, too, was listening in.
He deliberately blew the thing in front of Snake.
Oh, God.
Viper.
Snake, Bison said. There were 5 of the black chamber left.
That's right.
Slasher Hawk. Marionette Owl. Pyro Bison. Blackguard Viper.
One unaccounted for.
Couldn't it be her?
What?
Look, if Chris is the 5th Black Chamber member, everything makes sense. The leak, the ambush, what happened to Harks.
What the hell are you saying?
Snake, calm down and think about this.
Shut up. Chris, can you hear me? Chris, come in. Chris. Chris.
Looks like that's settled.
Snake, the F-22s have already left their base and the attack will start any minute. I know this is tough, but get yourself to the maintenance base.
Understood.
Communicator Entertainment Program. IdeaSpy 2.5. Episode 9.
In the previous episode,
2.5 has infiltrated the junk factory of that catalog of conspiracy, JE Corporation, and finally reached the possible location of D, People EO, fine humanoid robot for the home. Only to find himself under machine gun fire from an unseen enemy. Can call it betrayed him. Hang in there, too. 0.5.
Oh, damn.
2. Are you alright, 2?
Ah, strange. I don't seem to have been hit anywhere.
how do you like it, 2.5? It's the music of JE Corporation's Mini-Mole.
Mini-Mole?
The Mini-Mole Digger, the professional grade, no-brainer answer to home rock excavation needs.
Couldn't you give it a less confusing sound? And anyway, what home excavation needs?
Be quiet, or else take this.
Jeez!
You are right, too.
What is it this time?
Studies show pigeons hate the sound of balloons breaking. The pest-scaring boom balloon breaks 3 times as easily and makes 5 times as much noise as conventional balloons. Recommended by Dr. Koppeltorn.
What kind of a weak late-night sarsaparilla is that?
And who the hell is Dr. Koppeltorn?
Besides, what do you base the claims about all that 3 and 5 times stuff on?
Speaking of which, do pigeons really? Damn it, there's too many holes to pick that I can't get to it all. 2, what are we going to do?
I can't do anything unless I can see where he is. I got it. I'll just crumple up this piece of cellophane and...
What's going on, 2? Sounds like something burning.
If you crumple up cellophane and roll it between your palms, it sounds like fire burning. Now, if only he hears this noise...
Oh no, fire! Damn you, 2.5. We'll continue this some other time. Go, go, go.
Ah, looks like they're gone.
Good job, 2. But what's happening to Call now?
You're right. Where did Call go?
Oh, it's you, 2.5. That was fast.
Call, where were you?
I was on the elevator, and it made my ears really hurt. It was so bad, I had to go and sit down for a bit. Sorry, did I make you wait?
So that was why. Call, you have to swallow when that happens.
Thank you, 2.5.
2, I told you that.
I know. Come on, let's get going.
To be continued.
Next time on Metal Gear Solid: Ghost Babel.
Boss, would you like to equip the chicken hat?
No.
Would you like to equip the chicken hat?
I said no.
Chicken hat?
Fine, I'll wear the stupid hat.
Thanks for that, boss.